My name's James Paulo Lashule and my friend
Jesse Rukunyi Murioki.
We are presenting to you a project entitled Investigation on the Suitability of Lateritic Soil blended with termite clay and varying proportions of cow dung for compressed earth block. And our supervisor is Engineer Brian Odero. Now, quickly, I want to take you into the background information. We know that we are all addressing the issue of Vision 2030, and the Big Four and the current government is actually addressing the Big Four agenda, which is expansion of manufacturing industry, food security, and so forth. But our concentration is on affordable housing. And in this affordable housing, we are looking at cheap available materials and the choice of material, because that determines any construction.
And to the problem statement, we are currently addressing a problem whereby we have been using conventional materials such as cement, steel, aluminium, whereby in the industries and manufacturing processing, we are having challenges that are social, environmental, and economic. And we are considering the economic aspect, which is the availability of material production, cost, transportation, and the cost of the raw materials.
Our main objective in this research is actually to seek to investigate the suitability of lateritic material when it is blended with termite clay and varying proportions of cow dung. We have 4 specific objectives. One is just to determine the physical properties of the material, compressive strength, water absorption for these CEB blocks, and finally determining the optimum mix ratio for these CEB blocks.
And in the previous researches, we have had researchers do research on the compressed earth blocks. But in this case, from what the researchers have done, we see that now we can consider doing it using cow dung powder instead of ash, termite clay instead of ordinary clay, termite clay as cementitious materials because of its properties, cow dung powder for better improvement, and lateritic gravel as the primary material for this research.
On the research methodology, we are actually looking into sample collection and laboratory tests that we carried out in order to achieve all our objectives. We had in our laboratory work, we carried out several tests, which include particle size distribution, Atterberg limits, spectral compaction, immersion tests, and compression tests. All these tests enable us to achieve specific objective 1, 2, 3, 4, as indicated in the slide. Next.
And for after the research and the tests, we came to make the observations of this project, and for the test, whereby for the particle size distribution, we found that the laterite was well graded, and the soil and the clay soil was also had uniform and well graded particles as well. When we come to the Atterberg limits, we compare the linear shrinkage, the liquid limit, plastic limit, and the plasticity index of our materials, whereby we find that termite clay generally has a higher PI than the lateritic soils. On the optimum moisture content, we find that termite clay has an optimum moisture content of 18.5% at 1510 kilogram per cubic meters, and the laterite soil has 12.5% at 4453 kilograms per cubic meters. On the compressive strength, generally we find that after the replacement of cow dung powder, 5% cow dung replacement in these CEB blocks gives the highest compressive strength, and we can see that we have achieved 3.071% compressive, 3.071 megapascals as the compressive strength. And from the research, we have an average of 2 to 3 megapascal compressive strength in these compressed earth blocks. So we can say that from this compressive strength, we've achieved a substantial compressive strength from the 5% replacement of cow dung powder. In the water absorption test, we have cow dung at 0 and 5, 15, 20, and we see that an increment in the cow dung replacement results to an increase in water absorption rate. We have Proctor compaction tests, which shows us that an increment also in the cow dung replacement results to an increase in the water absorption rates for the 7, 14, and 28 days of curing. We have the optimum mix ratios, which gives the comparisons of the different percentages, and we also have the compressive strength giving the different percentages and the megapascals for the 7, 14, and 28 days of curing.
On the conclusion, we looked at the basic material properties. We analyzed different properties for the termite clay soil and different properties for the lateritic soil, and we can see from the plasticity index the difference, the linear shrinkage, and the classification. Now on the compressive strength, we also compared our 0% replacement, 5, 15, and 20%. And as you can see from the screen, we've seen that the 5% cow dung replacement has a continuous increase from 1.6 to 2.8 to 3.0 from 7 to 14 and 21 days, as indicated in the slide. In terms of the water absorption, we also found out that there is increase in water absorption per CEB block when they were actually immersed in the water for a period of 1 hour. So the values continuously increase from 5% to 20%. Objective number 3 was also achieved because we determined the optimum mix ratio for our research work. And we found out that the 5% of the cow dung replacement produced CAB with the highest compressive strength in all the days, the 7 days, the 14 days, and 28 days. The values are given there. And this gave us the highest water absorption resilience, which is also indicated there. So our maximum, optimum ratio mix is 5%.
And in the recommendations, we from this research, we've gathered quite a number of recommendations. We've included 3 of them, which shows that when we replace 5% cow dung in these compressed earth blocks, it improves the nature of the strength and water absorption in these compressed earth blocks, and it can be used in areas and rural areas with minimal rainfall. This is because in these areas, and from our research in water absorption, as you observe the shapes of the compressed earth blocks, we also see that based on the recommendation number 3, their water absorption resilience is still not quite okay. And if further research is done, we could look on how to improve the water absorption performance so that we can also use them in areas that experience high rainfalls. They can also be used for walling and partitions and in residential areas where we do not expect very heavy loadings. Thank you very much. Questions, please.
All right, thank you for your presentation. So any question from the panel members?
Yeah, I have a comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, on is it main objective? Can you go to the slide of the main objective?
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah. You are speaking of blended termite clay with the laterite soil, then varying proportions of cow dung. So the blended soil with termite clay, how are you doing it? Is it 50-50?
Yes, for the lateritic soil and the termite clay, we're having equal proportions. What we are varying is the proportions of cow dung powder.
So that mix is constant throughout?
Yes, it is constant throughout.
What you are just adding is the cow dung, eh?
Yes, that is what we are looking at.
At what proportions?
5, 10, from 0 replacement to 20% replacement from our literature review and research.
Okay, fine, sir.
Any more questions?
Any more questions from your end?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Your title?
Yeah.
Let me see your title. I think it's a bit lengthy, and I was wondering, do we really need to have this term, varying proportion? Investigation on the suitability of lateritic soil blended with termite clay and cow dung powder. Do we really need to have this term and varying proportions? Because if, as you talk of the blend, you know it's not complete replacement. You are adding in some proportion. Even the termite clay is some proportion, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are adding termite clay proportion to lateritic soil, to the laterite, is it?
Yeah.
So it means even it's in varying proportion. So I think you can shorten your title. Just talk with your supervisor, you see whether these words varying proportion are really necessary. Okay. Thank you for your presentation. I like your confidence, by the way.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.